Opposition Leader Shri Uriah Remo.
Speaker sir, I rise to speak on the cut motion and oppose the demands. Speaker sir, speaking on tourism, the budget provision of the tourism department, Speaker sir, of rupees 26485 in budget provision for the year 2024, which is higher than the revised estimates of 2022-23. Now, Speaker sir, it is seen from the performance budget, that there are 15 number of works in progress. So I would like the Honorable Minister that he may inform the House on the progress achieved in respect of all these 15 number of works. Also, Speaker sir, it is seen from the same performance budget that 16 number of works have been completed. Now, Speaker sir, are these completed projects put to use? Speaker sir, what are their advantages? Magadista Mantri ne sangpa jaye. Speaker sir, it is mentioned also in the performance budget that the work of comprehensive services of cleaning of various beaches in the state of Goa, this is awarded. Now, in this regard, Speaker sir, the Honorable Minister should clarify on the period of contract and the contract value. You may inform the House what is the criteria and how many members had participated in that bid. Speaker sir, in the performance budget, there is also a mention of the development of a model village. Now, what is the criteria for the selection of the villages mentioned in this performer budget, and who are the members of this selection committee of these villages? Now, Speaker sir, the tourism, as we all know, is the primary sector of Goa. And this is due to the free natural gifts that Goa has been gifted. It is only if we preserve our beaches, if we save them from concretization, preserve our wildlife and forests. Speaker sir, if we save them from the fires and other forms of destruction, it is only then, and if we preserve our hills, Speaker sir, that is when we can harness our waterfall, and then the tourism will continue to be the main industry. It is only due to this, Speaker sir, we say today after the mining belt, we only are dependent on the tourism industry. And the Chief Minister talks about a greater push to tourism. Speaker sir, now why does this domestic and foreign tourists, why do they prefer Goa? It's because of Goa's different identity. And I feel there is a threat to this unique identity. Speaker sir, what attracts tourists is our heritage, our architecture, temples, churches, and our cuisine. And somehow, Speaker sir, whatever I have mentioned now seems to be under threat. These will be threats for the future of the tourism industry. I know that the Honorable Minister will agree to what I am saying. Internally, he knows. I agree that you have just said in your speech that he is one of the most capable tourism minister. I second that. But, Speaker sir, will he be given a free hand? Speaker sir, no amount of spending, whether on tourism infrastructure, can guarantee the future of tourism. You can spend any amount. But if we destroy what Goa stands for and what attracts tourists to our state, if we destroy that, there is no use. Tourism hui kabar jatle, Speaker sir. I know that I have said will depend on the collective efforts of all the ministries. That is why, Speaker sir, and the tourism basically should not become a victim due to these threats and challenges. Now, Speaker sir, let me come to something very specific. Now, we have 10 tourist information centers all over the state, but none in the hinterland. Now, Speaker sir, all the tourist information centers are located in the beach areas. There is no public convenience, public convenience toilet blocks which are required in the hinterland areas. Speaker sir, these are frequented by a lot of tourists. Now, it looks like that none of the public convenience and information centers have also commenced commercial operations. Though they are operational, commercial operations, Speaker sir, will result in proper maintenance and upkeep of these places. Now, Speaker sir, the tourism department should result in maximum gain to Goans. I will point out specifically. But what currently is happening, Speaker Sir, is minimum gains to locals, Speaker Sir, while locals bear the maximum cost of tourism. Now, costs are heavy in terms of casino gambling, drug menace, casino owners spreading their tentacles in the local politics, prostitution, projection of Goa as a location of sinful and corrupted fun. Now, Speaker Sir, the working and the trends in the tourism department. The tourism properties that are there are leased out to outsiders. There are outside game operators. Beach cleaning contracts are given to outsiders. Beach security is given to outsiders. No security and stability to the local check. I will speak about the local check a little later. Local taxi and traditional taxi, they are feeling ejected out. They feel that they are not part of the system, Speaker Sir. Speaker Sir, the tourism master plan is exploiting the natural resource of Goa, but minimum gains to Goans. Speaker Sir, I want to remind the Honorable Minister that it was his studied approach and effective speeches in the House on the beach cleaning scam in the earlier years. I remember as Rohan Bab was an MLA, he had filed a complaint before Lokayukta, accusing a scam and a fraud of several crores of rupees. Now the records as well as the power is with the Honorable Minister. Has the Minister ordered an inquiry into the beach cleaning scam? Has he identified the gaps? I think the Honorable Minister needs to clarify. Speaker Sir, the Honorable Minister has also expressed his unhappiness currently with the beach cleaning, even now in his tenure. Now he said what is shown on paper of people deployed does not match with the field reality, with the ground reality. I expect the Honorable Minister and the department in this regard, you have to basically come clean on illegalities on beaches, non-cleaning of beaches and the security issues. Speaker Sir, the Chief Minister very recently said that Goa would be made a global green hotspot. Making it a green hotspot is good, but Speaker Sir, the Goan's concern is that it should not become a coal hub, a coal hotspot with coal pollution all over that will affect tourism. Now speaking specifically on your tourism master plan and the tourism policy. This government, Speaker Sir, has failed to formulate a proper tourism policy and a master plan. I'll tell you why. It is clear that the consultant appointed by the tourism department, Speaker Sir, has done a cut-paste job. That department and tourism department, with the consultant that was appointed, this was spotted by whom? This was spotted by the ex-former BJP MLA from Aldona, Bab Glenn Tiklo. He had said that this is a copy-paste episode. Now, if you look at my reply on LAQ number 128, dated 21st July, this makes it clear that this government spent 7 crores 77 lakhs 32,950 to consultant MS KPMG Advisory Service Private Limited. Now, the reply also says that it took 7 years, Speaker Sir, 7 years for this agency to prepare the tourism master plan and the tourism policy. Despite consuming so much time and government spending crores of rupees, both the tourism policy and the tourism master plan, Speaker Sir, has turned out to be a big failure. You see, Speaker Sir, the reply of to my unstarred question number 128, dated 21st July 2023, it clearly states that the tourism department was compelled to instruct the agency which prepared the tourism master plan and the tourism policy to revisit the tourism master plan and the tourism policy. I want the tourism minister to clarify why this need came within 2 years from the time the government implemented the tourism master plan and the tourism policy. Why did you revisit the same? Speaker Sir, speaking on the calendar of events, now Speaker sir, the tourism department's focus should not be on foreign jet trip. Speaker sir, it should not only be on road shows and exhibitions and hosting of events in haphazard manner. I am systematically pointing out, Speaker sir, it is shocking that the department is organizing event management sarkar म्हणून आम्ही सांगलेले हा. Now your reply given on LAQ 10B on 31st March, it states that, Speaker sir, from 2019, he was not the minister at that time, but from 2019 to 2023, the tourism department has spent 38.61 crores on exhibition, road shows and events. These figures, Speaker sir, does not include the 2020 during which COVID was there. Now, what is more shocking is that the work orders, ye jo work order dille for the event management agencies are just issued 1 or 2 days before the event, worth crores of rupees. Now, what can we call this, Speaker sir? We have been banned to use the word setting. Is this understanding? Speaker sir, the government has failed to prepare a systematic calendar of events. Jenna tourist eta, you all have failed so that these tourists can plan well in advance during their holidays. The tourism department and the GTDC, they have no expertise to prepare the scope of work and technical specification for tender of events. Absolutely no qualifications, Speaker sir. But events are the agenda for this government. Speaker sir, the website of the tourism department, it is outdated. It has no proper information on the available on events, festival and important occasion. There is no information on that, Speaker sir. Now, there were several initiatives, Speaker sir. Say for instance, skydiving, seaplane, shooting range, amphibious vehicles, 3D entertainment service at Baga. Speaker sir, none have seen the light of the day after the launching function. Where are all these things, Speaker sir? That were event kon dakhwen dille. Speaker sir. Speaker sir, no one knows on the revenue collected by the government from the hot air balloons, scuba diving, white water rafting. These were initiatives and launched by the tourism department. Now, Speaker sir, the tourism minister, as I said, is the best person in Goa to know the modus operandi of the contractors engaged for the beach cleaning and the beach safety. Despite government spending crores of rupees, garbage is collected during another beach cleaning event. During this beach cleaning event, the chief minister was there were cabinet ministers, there was a judge of a high court, there was a celebrity. During this also, itlo garbage thinga matter. What does this show? This exposes that the contractor is not doing his work properly, Speaker sir. There are frequent drowning deaths taking place. Speaker sir, je vehicle hai, they are used by the contractor. All of these are outdated. I demand, Speaker sir, that the government must conduct an audit through a third-party agency of the equipments and staff deployed by the beach safety contractor as well as the beach cleaning contractor. Speaker sir, regarding illegal tourism, house stay hai, I believe that Sandesh Prabhudesai, एक journalist, आणि ene एक report काढा, Speaker sir, regarding non-Goans renting their houses. I think the Honorable Minister also needs to look into that. Now, Speaker sir, with the projects of the Tourism Department, the GTDC, Speaker sir, is on a spree to lease out properties in prime locations. This has been pointed out. The projects carried out by the Tourism Department are without proper application of mind and without feasibility and viability. Speaker sir, you look at the instance of the multi-parking project at Ponje. So parking, what has this turned into be? This has turned into another white elephant, Speaker sir. The LAQ reveals, we have replies which says that there are consultancy fees when in reality the project for which the fees are paid to the consultant is not even initiated. Speaker sir, there are projects initiated by department without obtaining prior permissions and approvals, which is resulting in wasteful expenditure. I believe that the Honorable Tourism Minister should curb all these illegalities that are happening, because he knows the whole department. He has studied about it for so many years, and I believe that now he has to come out with a plan of whatever, Speaker Sir, we speak. Speaker Sir, now management of touristic locations, these locations and the protecting the image of Goa. Now the Tourism Department, Speaker Sir, has miserably failed to control the violations on tourist locations in Goa by the locals as well as tourists, by both. Speaker Sir, harassment by touts, messieurs, hawkers, these have all become a routine. Now, Speaker Sir, tourists are seen driving by two-wheelers, four-wheelers. Some are driving with clothes, some are driving naked. Speaker Sir, drinking alcohol on beaches is the new formula. Speaker Sir, all this is happening despite the Tourism Department claiming of deploying staff to control all such illegalities. I request the Honorable Minister, it is a fact, it is a report that it has come on various newspapers as well. This is spoiling the name of Goa. We should stop this culture, Speaker Sir. What is happening, Speaker Sir? Are we promoting like naked beaches in Goa, Speaker Sir? Yeah, baile gawan hai. Ingai adpak sotte esko, Speaker Sir. There should be strict action. These people have to be held accountable. And now, Speaker Sir, specifically to my constituency, I request the Minister, he has to develop Chandor, je ek heritage village Munan has been declared. He has to develop this Chandor as a heritage village destination and organize an annual heritage festival. Speaker Sir, also the heritage policy, it should come out. I believe the Honorable Minister takes keen interest in it, but it is time for him to bring it out, Speaker Sir. Amgele Sontriyo mu amge festival zata Kunkolchi gawan. I believe this should be declared as the state festival, because from all religions, everyone, Speaker Sir, ye Sontriyo jenna amge Kunkolchi gawan zata, ye festak sogle eta, Mukhyamantri eta, sogle eta, sogle kshetrani tinga ekta zata. Ye maka dista ek state festival म्हणून declare करपाक जाय. Speaker Sir, speaking about the traditional shack policy. आता ये आमगेले shack owner भाव, ये innocent भाव आमगेले गोंयकार भाव, ये industry in the high. Because of them, Speaker Sir, the tourism has started. It is because of them that CRZ, so many things have happened positively from this government. Why, Speaker Sir, the minister in the last assembly session said that there was no model shack policy. He needs to come clear, because, Speaker Sir, there is fear and apprehensions in the minds of the traditional shack operators about the so-called hyped model shack policy. Now, Speaker Sir, I believe that this is not in Goa's interest. Definitely, if this comes, we will have to come on the streets. We will have to come with the shack owner brothers, because they fear that their businesses would be sold to private munis, Delhi Chan, Bombay Chan, they will be sold to them. Now, Speaker Sir, I believe they have also asked in the shack policy, their licenses are not given in time, and they have asked for 50% of the shack licenses should be issued to those among the traditional shack owners and who possess more than 10 years of experience and above. MK 50% aje license MK, it is possible. They have spent so many years, because in this industry, and they are unaware of their future. How do they plan? Speaker Sir, 30% license, it is a request from them that they should be designated for shack operators between 5 years to 9 years. 10% of the remaining license should be reserved for shack operators between 1 to 4 years, Speaker Sir. We should strictly ban on subleasing of shacks, Speaker Sir. Ban foreigners, Speaker Sir, on working or operating in these shacks. There should be a single window license system. तेमका एक ऑफसांतल्यान दुसरे ऑफसांतल्यान तिसरे ऑफसांतल्यान पावटी मारपा पडटा. कित्याक हे आमगे इनोसंट शेक बांक हे त्रास, Speaker Sir. The government, Speaker Sir, is looking like they are trying to kill the traditional occupations by introducing these model shacks, which will eventually be handed over to corporates. The government has also failed. Speaker sir, to pehle baab mu eklo ha. To anta teka aau pehle baab mota aau 3-4 वर्षा आसता अडकता. Speaker sir, वो पहले मोठो उलोयता की बाबा मुख्यमंत्री त्याने प्रेस केला, no doubt. But Speaker sir, ये water sports also एंगेलो धंदो आज protect करपाक जाय. तेंका justice मेळपाक जाय. They have praised him. But make sure, Speaker sir, that the Chief Minister also delivers to whatever are their assurances. There are serious concerns. They are worried. Speaker sir, coming to the illegal homestays and online booking of accommodations. Speaker sir, the legal hotel industry is facing challenges. Why are they facing challenges? Because of the steep rise in illegal homestays and the online booking of accommodations, which do not bring any revenue to the state or the government. The small hotel industry is the biggest sufferer. Now, the government must come with steps to measure and stop all such businesses. Speaker sir, speaking on the information and technology, Speaker sir, the Honorable Minister may throw the light on the status of the IT park in Goa. The Goa startup policy is a good thing. The government should plan for facilitating adequate seed capital for these startups. Now, Speaker sir, internet connectivity so issue zalo. आणि हांवें ते बजेट स्पिचांनी उलयल्लो की हर घर फायबर म्हणून 750 crores, 725 crores is expected from the central government. But this har घर fiber, Speaker sir, should not be like har घर jal. थिंगा नोड आहाय तितून उदो येना. हे भाशेन म्हाका दिसता हे Speaker ही स्कीम जावपाक शकना. If your budgetary provisions, Speaker sir, as I said, it will not even have a ripple effect on the lives of the people of Goa. Speaker sir, currently we are connected, or several government bodies are connected. They internet are problems are Speaker sir. Speaker sir, everybody knows that the future development of any industry or trade service would be driven by the IT. And information and technology is an important tool and an enabler for growth of all types of industries, occupations and professions. It is with this overall picture, Speaker sir, I think that the IT ministry should work. Now, Speaker sir, this government has failed to provide online services to the people. Now, services of the GEL or Goa Electronics Limited, these have turned out to be a curse for citizens. You have ministers and MLAs also from the ruling. They are openly blaming GEL for the delay in providing services and assistance to these citizens, Speaker sir. The failure of this government, I would like to highlight, expansion of the underground optic fiber cable network. This was gifted to Goa as a pilot project by the former Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh. I demand, Speaker sir, that this sector needs to be taken. It's a very sensitive thing, and Speaker sir, the minister needs to look into this very seriously. With regards to this, Speaker sir, I also demand a citizen facilitation center in Kunkolim to facilitate the citizens for their online work, such as updating of Aadhaar card, obtaining various online documents, payments and government fees. Manine Mantrin Maka last session Uttar Dille, I will definitely come to you. This is something that is mandatory. The people, Speaker sir, are suffering. Now, Speaker sir, there is an SC/ST scheme also. Now, Speaker sir, under this scheme, how many SC/ST students have been enrolled? You may kindly inform the House. You have a startup policy. Now, the government has designated a startup policy by establishing two IT park in both in Chimbel and Thue. Now, Thue, the land area is about 5,97,000. Has the work started? Speaker sir, it is an episode. I hope it doesn't become like an episode of taking land like the IDC, GSIDC. They are just taking land they have been acquired and left unutilized. I believe that this defeats the purpose of starting this scheme. Speaker sir, speaking on printing and stationery, I would like to highlight the Honorable Minister that this government has failed to modernize the printing press. Now, a provision or the budget, Speaker Sir, of this printing and stationery is 1951 lakhs, which, Speaker Sir, is 16% above the revised estimate. Other Speaker Sir, what does this printing and stationery do? Their role, Speaker Sir, as narrated in the performance budget. Speaker Sir, weekly official, extraordinary gazettes, vacancy आणि जे tender gazettes जाता, budgetaचे speech, utility calendars, schedule forms, assembly matters, acts and rules. This is the only thing that they do. I believe, Speaker Sir, that this being a full-fledged department, the work performed appears to be less as compared to the sanctioned staff. Now, most of the printing is done online, hence the workload, Speaker Sir, has reduced. It would be appropriate, Speaker Sir, therefore, to allot them with additional work regarding the publicity to keep them engaged. Thank you, Speaker Sir.